Seeks Rain's Hand, 3rd Era 427, Day 232. Sabrina and I had a conversation about House Hlalu. Her parents' obsession with status in the imperial city left her distrustful of obscene wealth and unchecked ambition. Garak claims Sabrina didn't fulfill their contract and refuses to offer her any compensation. Sabrina is convinced Garak is hiding something. She's asked me to search his shop while she distracts him. I found a ledger in Garak's shop listing multiple transactions for the same magical ring, followed by the adventurers he hired to retrieve it. The most recent entry includes Sabrina's name. After reading the ledger, Sabrina is ready to confront Garak. Seeks Rain's Hand, 3rd Era 427, Day 232. Garak offered Sabrina a new deal: find him a book of poems he hasn't read, and he'll give her the information she's after. I should ask around at booksellers. A well-dressed Breton woman tried to sell Dorisa Darvel a rare book of poems. She suggested I check the South Wall Corner Club. Vivian Tyrell won't hand over the poetry book unless I retrieve a dagger an ex-lover stole from her. His name is Hagar, and he was last seen in Sadrith Mora. Sabrina shared her reservations about the Thieves' Guild. A thief is a thief, she says, no matter what rules they follow. I am told that the captain of the city guard is offering a reward for the removal of the assassins. I should speak with her. Seeks Rain's Hand, 3rd Era 427, Day 232. Tacticus and his assassins are reported to have a secret base somewhere in the sewers. The entrance to their part of the sewers is said to be in the southern half of the city.
So, welcome back to the Adventures of Shiayu and their friends. Currently, we have Sabrina, mostly, and we have also Julang, Shani, and Ari. And we are in a fancy place, a big landmass called Anastia, which is including the city of thieves, big city, which is called Port Blacksand, and also another part which I already played. It is a big dungeon, but mostly we are in this big exterior landmass. I think I have moved it to, as usual, be compatible with Tiny Rebuild, but I can't remember the original position, but it is here now. And it's a nice old mod, a lot of quests. It's a good one, I think. The one glitch is that I don't think it is using region names to name the cells, like some of the mods originally developed when the region naming was not available, I think, until the release of the DLCs. I don't remember if Tribunal had it already, maybe, or maybe just it was not something well known at the time, that it is better to name SAS area from the region name and not name every single exterior cell, else you will have all your map filled by this kind of markers. So it's not really nice to navigate, because the markers basically are covering all the terrain details this way, so you cannot really tell where there's a mountain or a lake below the the marked exterior cell. So this is the inconvenience about naming the exterior cells. While if you use a region name, usually it is less less cluttering, because I think you still see the name of the region if you hover or the city, but the cell remain. Let's check some timer rebuild. As you can see, we have already explored this area, but the cells are not named, so only cities are. But this is a technical note. Most recent mods already use regions to give a map name to the cells, so that's not this kind of excessive marking. Although I must say there's some mod around which by purpose are naming all the cells so they all appear like marked like this. I don't understand how they can use a world exterior map this way, because unless you use a different kind of markers, like a dot marker maybe, but I don't know, not for me anyway. I like my markers to be less dense. Anyway, it's a nice mod, so I like to play it a little. And also we have some quest for Sabrina. I think it's a sort of mind quest when you have to discover some plot about her, and also that one. So important thing here is to have a mark. I think I have one, because also we have to take some boat or something like that, and it's a lot of... Oh, and it's also interesting how this city, which is called Port Black Sand, which is basically a desert city, so there's a lot of sand, and the footprints mod is useful to track where you are going or where people are going.
Move along, Outlander.
And we are talking with
no
the
trouble here.
captain of the city guard here.
Assassins.
And we have a mission
I wish you luck in your mission,
to track and kill some assassins. There are a lot of quests in this mod. It's called Anastia, and it's basically a mix of a couple of previously released mods, and a big one, an old one, and one. I think it's very well worth to try and play. I'm not sure if the original version is compatible with Time Rebuild, but there are moved versions around. And also we have a lot of things to do. But before doing this, I like to go on with the quest by Sabrina. So I have already a mark here, I'm sure about it. Let me check. Should be in Port Black Sand, yeah. Port Black Sand, disused house. Also, this is an important house because I think there should be some hidden access to the thieves. Thieves hidden behind the city. But anyway, we have this recall location, so we can come back here. But for now, I'd like to go with Sabrina's quest.
Tacticus and his assassins are reported to have a secret base somewhere in the sewers.
So,
The
as
entrance
usual,
to their part of the sewers is said to be in the southern half of the city.
we try and use the how is it called? Well, the journal mod, MWSE journal mod, one of the couple journal mods I'm using, which is basically giving us a marker or reminding about the quest step we need to go, where we need to go, what we need to do. Sometimes it doesn't help a lot, but usually it does, trying to follow the various quest steps of a mod. And it's not always so easy, but at least you have, if you want, you can have some different kind of ways the quest could go on, and so if you dig enough you find some hints about where to go and so on, if you need that. But you don't always need that. Sometimes you just have to read the journal. So for instance, Sabrina shared her reservation about the Thieves Guild. Okay, not interested in this one. Okay, this is the real quest. But oh, let me check one thing. Yeah, I think the stream is okay. Anyway, this is the one I want to progress now. So, Sabrina refrained to remember. Vivienne Turel won't hand over the poetry book unless, so we must get some special poetry book, but as usual we need to do some favor to get the book and retrieve a dagger. And we want to go to Salit-Mora and find Hrogar to talk about this lost dagger. Okay, let's go to Salit-Mora. We are sure we have some recall available here, so yeah. We can use a lot of ways to go to Salit-Mora because we have lots of teleportations, recalls, and also Shario is also Archmagister of House Talvani between the various factions. So yeah, we have some teleportation amulet to go back to our rooms and so on. So let's look for it. Yeah, filtering. And I can just use the Talvani Archmagister amulet here. Click and equip.
Something you need.
I have a special script on my amulets and ring. Basically, if you give the it's an interesting trick if you want to have a very efficient teleportation clothing item, for instance, something that the player may equip. It should work also with miscellaneous items, but usually they are clothing items like amulets or rings. And the trick is you have to give the item on cast enchantment important thing is it doesn't have to be a constant enchantment on cast, on target, or but usually a touch one would be enough, or maybe some teleportation, fake teleportation. You could use an intervention spell, but important thing is must be something that is not constant, because this way it will be easy to find from the magic you can look for in the MWSE-Lua improved interface from this filtering. So I can just write name of my amulet and easily find it, for instance, and once I have it in the list I can just click, and clicking this enchanted thing, usually I equip it, and when I equip the local script is firing, and then I can do the code to teleport where I want. So basically this is the nice thing about having a small enchantment in this kind of amulet. You can trigger the teleportation just clicking from here, instead of having to look for the item inside the inventory and drop it on the player or things like that. Having said that, we have teleported to Sabrina Archmagister chambers. And from here it should be easy to go out.
A warm welcome to you.
But as usual, better to save before going out for the first time in a big city like Sabrina, because you tend to crash while you load this kind of big cities, if there are problems. Yeah, no problems for now. Okay, so we need to find where Hrothgar could be. Let's see if we have some
Tacticus
clue.
and his assassins are reported to have a secret base somewhere in
Oh,
the sewers.
Hrothgar.
The entrance to their part of the sewers is said to be in the
So
southern
he's
half
not
of the city.
some kind of topic. So probably I don't think we can ask around because there's no topic for that.
I don't think I've ever seen you make that expression.
Let's see.
She, are you mean? What's going on?
Oh,
Is it about
but
case
maybe the
orders?
topic is appearing when we ask around. Let's see.
What are you doing here? Would you let me go free?
No.
Blessed we are, Knight of the Imperial Dragon.
Let's ask a
How
god.
may I serve you?
Archmagister. Background. I am Sabrina Cordikian. An interest.
Okay, yeah, no clues. We know the name, but we need to ask around. So I think a good place to start is trying some tavern, things like that. Oh, we have a mark here. Yeah, the quest. How is it called? The mod? Never remember. But the quest something. Quest Guider, I think, could be a very appropriate name. Yeah, Quest Guider is already giving us a marker when we are nearby.
Well, here's a fine one.
So, I know
You live for a century and
Yeah.
learn for a century.
I'm sure it's him because you see we have couple mods acting here. We have the Quest Guide mod, which is giving a nice light blue color to the name of the NPC, probably interesting for the quest. And we have the not clairvoyant narrating mod, which is basically hiding the name of the NPC until we talk with him, because we don't know, I'm not sure yet about his name. Now we can start talking, and next time we will talk. We will be sure
No one tells you memories can swim.
he's the one we're looking for.
I've been drowning mine in Sujamma all day, and they keep coming back up for air. Dagger.
And we have the
Go
topic.
away, Breton. I'm not looking for company.
So we could try and be diplomatic, I think. Well, let's try and
Would a drink change your mind?
offer some
Maybe.
drink.
Maybe not. Only one way to find out. Sujamma, nothing else. Tastes like goo or piss, kicks harder than a mammoth. Just the way I like it. You take a note in your journal under section Sabrina, refrain to remember.
Okay, let's read the journal. Chiario
Ragar
is writing
refuses to
now.
speak with me until I bring him a bottle of Sujamma.
Yeah, let's buy the bottle of Sujamma. Hello, lady. Farah.
Good day. I'm Farah, publican of the Farah's Hole in the Wall here in Sadrith Mora. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other services, or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help.
She also has a notion to train
Train
Julian.
You would like to pay me to train your friend?
Let's see what
Which
happens.
skill should I train him in, then? Light armor. Light armor? Julian, I actually don't think I can improve my light armor skill anymore.
Okay, we need Sujamma. Let's buy it. A couple should do.
Thank you, please come again.
Well, if he wants them back, he can show me the paper, which he doesn't.
You
Knight
choose
of
to
the
share
Imperial
your time
Dragon.
with me.
How may I
You
serve
humble
you?
me.
No one tells you memories can swim. I've been drowning mine in Sujamma all day, and they keep coming back up for air. Sujamma. Nothing beats an ice-cold mug of Nord mead. but this'll do. One thing I've learned about these greyskins, they like their liquor strong. Fiery and mean, just like them. Burns the eyebrows right off your head and keeps going all the way down. If I drink enough, maybe the memories will go too. You take a note in your journal under section Sabrina, refrain to remember. Sujamma has been removed from your inventory.
So, about the dagger. Okay, I don't think Shiario will just ask about the dagger. Let's talk with him a little.
Who are you trying to forget? Too many faces to count, stranger. I'm an honest man, not a good one. Got the scars to prove it, inside and out. I came to Morrowind as a mercenary. Got tired of killing after a few contracts. That's when I met the fine folk at Dirty Muriel's. More coin, fewer nightmares. Thought I had life all figured out. And then I fell in love. Does she have a name? Vivian.
Oh,
Viv.
yes, sir.
The silk to my steel. We worked well together, in business and in bed. I'd create distractions, act the jealous lover, bash a few heads. Whatever that woman wanted. And in the end, she played me for a fool, same as all the others. Shore's bones, I thought I was different. All I've got left of her is this dagger. Dagger. A pretty thing, eh? Viv gave it to me after our first job together. Nicked it off some noble fop with those nimble fingers. Gods, I miss watching her work. I'd wait in the shadows for my cue, while she softened up marks like a baker kneading dough. Charmed em with sweet words and sweeter wine, so my punches landed twice as hard. Oh, Vivian. Let me take that dagger off your hands, friend. Don't think I haven't noticed your wandering eyes. You've been staring at my dagger since you handed me that drink. Give me one reason why I shouldn't drive it straight through your thieving heart.
Oh, this is we have a lot of options here. Okay, not sure. Let's try this one.
Vivian told me you stole it. She's playing both of us even now. Tay. Another lie on the dung heap. She wants it back? Fine. But tell her the blade's cursed. Every time she looks at it, she'll remember me. She'll remember crying in Saran, wondering if her real face was rotten beneath all the masks. She'll remember the scar on my shoulder, where I took an arrow meant for her. She'll remember falling asleep in my arms, how she felt safe enough to close both eyes. Got all that? Good. Now get lost. You take a note in your journal under section Sabrina, refrain to remember. Vivian's dagger has been added to your inventory. Goodbye.
And I really like how this mod is the writing of this mod, and well, I don't know if the quest is
I thought I heard
this
something.
part at least is from the original mod and the author is hanging higher, or this part is from the more recent new author and that is going on with the big work that is this mod, which is the final mod made by hanging higher so far. That was in alpha state and has been worked on by I can't Globe Malo, I think, is the next author. Not sure about it. I should check the mod, but I think that's the name. And it's a very nice mod. She's one of the best scripted companion
Probably nothing.
available with traditional scripting, and she is also one of the best written companions I played so far. And she has tons of things to say about the standard quests of the game. And also she has this super nice personal quest that we are going on with. So in theory we now have this new dagger, Vivian's dagger. The damage intelligence and damage magicka. Well, let's try and see if our North friends still have something to say. Or, oh, he's no more here.
No one tells you memories can swim. I've been drowning mine in Sujamma all day, and they keep coming back up for air. Little secret. Everything went sideways after that Telvanni job. Vivian got her hands on some rare book and disappeared before dawn. I woke up with the bed on fire. Ever tried fighting an angry wizard in your small clothes? Don't. I lost hair in places that'll never grow back.
So I think you can tell the quality of the mod when you have this nice little details with a special topic.
Don't ever get so attached to one weapon that you forget how to use anything else. Say you're in a fight and your favorite blade breaks. What then? Good men have died for that mistake. I should know. I killed them.
So I'm not sure about this one, but this one is coming from the mod, and we have these details, this little unrelated to the main quest, maybe commands that are giving more personality to the mod and to the special NPC. So yeah, a nice touch. But talking about the main quest, I think we can go back to the lady in Balmora and give her the dagger. Let's see what Sabrina has to say about it.
A dagger and a broken heart. Reminds you of a bard's tale, doesn't it? The kind that ends in a wedding or a funeral. Both, if it's an especially good one. Dagger. Vivian's buried her heart so deep, she couldn't find it if she tried. Dragar wears his on the outside, proudly, like a wound won in battle. It almost beat strong enough for two, but hearts like that don't last.
Okay, so let's go back to where
I told
Vivian
Hagar the truth about
is.
Vivian. He gave me
Let's
the
see.
dagger and asked me to return it to her, along with a
If we have
message.
some hint about it. Talk to Vivian Tyrell, and we have some marker here in Balmora. Yeah, very nice. So if you don't remember where she is, you can use this mod. Okay, we are inside this Mora. Well, we could teleport using some recall, but we can also just walk to the Mages Guild. As we are here, we can take a look at the city. I love the eyes. You can see the eyes under the helmet.
How does the day find beat it?
This is a nice point. To look around over there, we can see a super scenic house over a silt strider, and in the very long distance we can see the silhouette of Canal Z while it is still there like this.
Friend. Hey.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Another
What can I
one
do
that
for you,
in theory
Master Thief?
could be able to train Julian.
You would like to pay me
Nah,
to train your
Julian
friend?
is already higher level. And I think over there we can see a room. Let's see the map. And over there we can see Talfir. Yeah. Oh, we crashed. It was too easy. So I'm having this kind of mysterious crashes. Not sure if because yeah, it's not so common to crash when you go inside an interior compared to going outside. Not sure if could be some mesh problem or if it is something related to the recent gazillion changes that's been implemented in the recent version of MWSE-Lua, because that's been really hundreds of changes, and maybe something is still not so well tested with big loading lists and so on. But something I noticed recently, this kind of more rare crash, like when entering some interior like this, compared to the usual crashes that are more common usually, which is when you go out from some interior. When you try to load some big exterior cells like Balmora, like Vivek, like even Cedric Mora if you are low on memory. But recently I noticed I'm crashing while going inside sometimes, and it is something that used to happen more rarely. So I don't know, and these are crashes with no clues in the MWSE log, so I don't really have found a reliable reason why they are happening. At the same time, I'm not really I don't like to post often the error logs if I don't have some kind of information, but oftentimes kind of crashes don't have even some useful things in the log. So the one thing that we can try to understand is if it could be a memory problem or not, and we can do that because we just started from scratch the game, so we are sure that memory is not full now, and if we keep crashing, the reason will be probably something else. So I will save here. Yeah.
Is there something you need?
As you can see here, it could be a memory problem still, or it could also not be a memory problem. It could be something like some random clothing item
What was that?
from a leveler list that is a damaged mesh, for instance, and it could be because the game crashing.
How are you?
It's very hard to find the real reason why.
Traveling in from
The same to you, Shiar-Yunin. Welcome to Sadrith Mora.
But
House Little
if we
advice.
start in the game
Mersuvain has been an agent for
And
House Hlala for quite a while.
reloading,
with please.
a
go
very
ahead.
recent
I've
save
heard the moon
is
sugar trade
fixing
in
it.
elsewhere has grown larger than some kingdoms.
I have a feeling it could be something related to memory.
Looking for a particular ingredient. My selection is excellent.
Welcome to the Imperial Shrine. Please, do not move the vials. The cult's rules are...
Okay, we can talk, or we can...
They say entire caravans.
Oh,
travel
I want to show you this.
and even local rulers avoid interfering.
That kind of wealth can corrupt entire provinces.
For sure.
Well, I should be on my way.
Take care.
See you around.
I love this mod.
serve this up.
It's making NPC talk each other, and you can look at them and hear what they are saying, which is more or less a random thing about distant places sometimes, but very scenic, very nice. one of the recent MWSE-Lua mod that I really suggest you take a look if you are not already using it. It's called Modern, something like that. No, Dynamic Conversations. So this one is really one of the best more atmospheric and immersion mods released in the recent period, in my opinion.
I got that.
At least between the mods for MWSE-Lua engine. Okay, we are in the Mages Guild and we need to go to Balmora, so we could just teleport, spend some money,
way to travel.
or we could just use our Archmagister's secret room with our teleportation hub. We earned it after all. And notice that from the map we have already a marker here, this door to Balmora. So if you want, you can also have clues like this. Oh, another crash. Not sure it is something related to memory, unless there's something consuming memory with a speed which is something I never see. Let me check the log, but I don't see excessive memory consumption. I am still below 50%. I'm 44% about. So don't think that's a problem. I have a feeling that's something related to changes, recent changes, maybe excessive optimization or something like that. It could be related also with the level lists optimization, maybe, or loading time optimization. I don't know, but it's crashing a lot while entering some interiors. That's really strange because usually exteriors are much more delicate because you have to load 9 cells at the same times compared to interiors, which usually you have to load 1 cell, and when you start moving also another one, and so on. But it is like this, so yeah, hopefully there will be more fixes coming for this kind of problems. Or maybe I will find some different reason for that. But I don't think it could be some mesh problems, because I test a lot of clothing meshes, and also I'm having these crashes in places where it's not likely we have the same kind of NPCs with the same kind of clothing or armors and so on. So yeah, I have a feeling it is something related to recent MWSE-Lua optimizations, things like that. So let's see if we are lucky and can go on. I don't know. Also, using the teleportation hub and the secure chamber here was really working flawlessly since some time ago. So I mean, I'm teleporting from a single interior to other often used interiors like the Balmora Mages Guild, which is not so big. Talking about the interior here, not the exterior. Also, NPCs inside the Mages Guild are not using, still crashing, some fancy armor. So that's a big problem here. Honestly, I don't know. We'll try again. A different route to reach Balmora, but I think Houston we have some kind of problem with the latest releases. It's a pity, but it happens. Okay, let's see. So I could try reaching Balmora from the outside, for instance. Or I could also try and dismiss some companions before, or could be also a companion for some reason crashing while changing cell. Could be also that. Yeah, that's some kind of experiment we can try, like Shani.
Go ahead.
Let's say we can together.
What's the matter?
I have things to do. Could you teleport back to Al Dadrot and I'll meet you there? Okay, let's teleport to Al Dadrot. Or wait right here.
Okay.
Hail, friend.
We tell Julan the same thing. Like together.
What do you want to do?
Wait right here.
Wait right here. Okay.
How are you?
Okay, so we told a couple of companions to wait. Yeah, so...
Hello.
we can try and teleport, and if we don't crash anymore, it could be something related to those companions. Or we can try also reaching. Well, let's try this because I'm interested in trying to debug this thing. So, same teleportation to an interior with half companions. Yeah, it works. So I have a feeling it could be related to moving those two companions for some reason. Hard to say. And that also could be related to some something they are using, equipping while changing cell. So we go back to the possible
one less necromancer here.
reason related to leveler lists, because if they are using something related to level, but I don't think they are, because level lists should be when you load the game for the first time, but they have some definite inventory. Maybe it's related to some spell, some enchantment. I don't know, but yeah, for now let's give
What can I do for you, Archmage?
some resting time to Julan and Shani, because we crashed, and one of the reasons could be related to them. So let's try going outside, out to Palmora exterior, which is super dense and
This town is bad.
very memory
We're loyal citizens of the end.
very memory how can I say it, very memory hungry, I'd say, but still things work fine without the other two companions. That's a good sign. We could be on the right track about possible problems. But anyway, we are here to find and talk with Vivian, and she is probably in one of the taverns. Yeah, she's in the south wall.
What's the latest gossip?
Oh, and it's a foggy day. Love it.
South Wall Corner Club.
Loot and luck for us all, Master Thief.
Hello, Sugar.
What can I do for you, Master Thief? Sugar Lips have a seat. Yes? What can Sugar Lips have a seat do for you? Latest rumors. Sugar Lips have a seat minds her own business.
Greetings and salutations.
Oh, we are a little hungry. Okay. The lady should be nearby. She's a nice lady, so easy to spot.
I must say I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
So
Yeah.
strange this place,
You're out.
far from the marsh.
What's a Breton like you doing with a bland girl like her? Sad? Really? Rhaegar. Last I heard, that fool took a job in Sadrith Mora. He's currently drowning himself in cheap liquor and self-pity. Or so they say. And one more thing, hero. If there's any brains behind that pretty face, you'll keep my name out of it. I don't fix other people's mistakes. Besides, you can't afford me. Dagger. How did you deal with that drunken oaf? I hope you didn't mention my name. Such a sweet melody would be wasted on a brute like him.
So this one would be nice, but I don't think she is going to. Now, I will use this one.
Tell Vivian the North's message. Uncertainty flickers across Vivian's face before disappearing just as quickly. Said all that, did he? He must have been deep in his cups. In my experience, a Nord's eloquence is inversely proportional to his sobriety. As for you, you're the worst kind of hero, Breton. The kind who still believes the title means something. Keep the dagger. You take a note in your journal under section Sabrina, refrain to remember. Book of Poems. Gone so soon? I promise you, I'm a lot more interesting than that book. Come back and visit me sometime, hero. You take a note in your journal under section Sabrina, refrain to remember. The fundamental despondency has been added to your inventory. Goodbye. Well, if it isn't my favorite little distraction. What have you brought me, hero? Background. Curious little Breton, aren't you? If you really want to know, buy me a drink. Who knows what might happen?
And yeah, that's plenty of space here for some more.
What can I do for you?
More
Master
things
Thief?
happening with the lady. But strangely, he's
What
not
can I
really
do for
selling
you,
anything.
Master
You